I came here since I was a kid. I'm actually pretty happy that I got a job here. My mom's disabled and I help support her quite a bit. I really didn't take into account that something like this could ever happen.
The World Health Organization now declares COVID-19 a pandemic.
6.6 million Americans filed for unemployment benefits.
Breaking news at this hour, the worst jobs report in America.
7 million Americans could lose their jobs as
this is expected to be the worst jobs report since the Labor Department started.
One thing that seems to be offering comfort to those impacted by all of this is the fact that they're not going through this alone. Far from it.
The unique situation I have here at the 1911 distillery is I'm built right here on a farm. We've got apples surrounding us in all directions. So they pick a lot of apples, send it into a press, turn that into a fresh cider. They then tanker that fresh cider over to my building. We pump it into a fermentation device, add some yeast, and 1 week later we've got alcohol to distill.
Beacon Skiff in its core, starting in 1911, was a farm.
I think everybody around here knows Beacon Skiff. When you want to go apple picking, I think this is where you want to go.
Beacon Skiff has always been family owned. It's still family owned. We know if it has a Beacon Skiff label on it or a 1911 label that it has to be something that's good.
I always knew that this is where I always wanted to be.
People associated their childhood with this place, and we've grown that into being the sort of Disneyland of the area.
All my friends and family came here as kids, and we still come here. I haven't really had too many other jobs, and it's probably the best job I could have had. I've worked here for 6 years this July. I started when I was 16 up at Apple Hill and came down here when I turned 18. I've been here for 5 years. I think we can hold a max of about 800 bins in here, which is quite. These tanks can hold anywhere from 4,300 to 6,000 gallons, and I'm able to run all these machines. I've been training on these too. I'm pretty humbled to be able to be working, period, especially in a place like this where I enjoy it. With my mom, it's a big relief on her and a big relief on my family that I can support her and do what I love too.
We are made to work, and there should be joy in it. It's so easy to just get in the rhythm of doing your work and missing the fact that you're doing your work for something bigger than yourself.
When I first heard about COVID-19, I was nervous. You didn't know if the company was gonna be able to run. Just the unknown. The unknown was the worst.
What if we have to shut down? What does that mean for the people that have been with us for 30 years?
Throughout the year, we're about between 80 and 100 full-time jobs, but then we'll balloon up to 300 in the fall seasons.
Should I be scared for my job? A lot of my close family, they're all laid off. Just knowing that something like this pandemic can affect every community, not only ours, everywhere, all over the world. It's been a shock. It's rattling.
Sales all throughout were down. Were we going to be shut down? We didn't know what was going to happen.
COVID-19 was a quickly steep curve. It went from being something that didn't affect us. It's for major metropolitan areas. It's in China, it's not here at the States. It's in Italy, but it's not really here yet. My bar manager brought the idea to me that we could use our ethanol to create something that would help the communities.
What I was told is a joke, we can make sanitizer. We started doing some research, and it was like, wow, we can really make sanitizer.
Police officers, firefighters, EMS workers, doctors and hospitals were literally knocking on the door at our distillery saying, do you have hand sanitizer? I can't find it anywhere.
We quickly realized that look, we need everybody we have in the entire company, and we need them to keep working.
We did not see ourselves making hand sanitizer.
Probably a matter of 2 or 3 days that those conversations escalated to, it could be really easy for us to do. This is an option to maybe we could, to maybe we should, to yes, we need to.
Well, I never thought in a million years that Beacon Skiff would ever be in the hand sanitizer business.
Once we actually flipped it to mass production, that's when we were able to utilize our staff that we rely on every day.
We created work through this development of a new division.
We ramped up production to run 24/7.
I have one girl that would be laid off right now, and because of the sanitizer, she's been working every day.
We discussed this on a Thursday. By the following Friday, had people picking up the product. There was no layoffs, there was overtime. Not only did we not have to lay people off, we were creating new jobs.
I'm humble that I'm able to work. Especially during this crisis, it's been a wild ride being able to go home to my family and say I can support you.
My faith is important to me, and work is probably the biggest way that you can show that, because it's 5 days out of your work week. When your coworkers or the customers you interact with see that you're working hard, that you're producing a quality product, that you're doing it well, doing it with integrity, that kind of brings your faith forward from Sunday to the rest of the week. When you know that your work is for a greater purpose, for working for the glory of God, then there's joy.
When I went to the store and there was no other sanitizer available and the shelves were full of ours, and I saw people taking our sanitizer and they were excited because they were able to find it. It was a great feeling to know that we were able to help the community, help people with something that they needed.
I'm proud to be able to say I'm part of the 1911 community. Just being able to say that I can support my mom knowing that I'm secure. It's made me value my life and my employer and my work here way more.